Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our new coffee break webinar. And today, a little bit different than normally. Normally, we would explain you new legislation or new demands from our European Chemical Agency or the European Union or whatever country in the world. But today, we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to show you one of our new products that we've created in co-creation with one of our partners, ProductSafetyCloud, and we're going to show you what it is, what it can do for you, and what we think that the future might bring in that respect. I'm going to share my screen now. The webinar is going to, first of all, we're going to do a short presentation. Second part will be the demo, but first of all, we want to tell you somewhat more about ProductSafetyCloud itself. Let's see. Yeah. And let's start with what ProductSafetyCloud really is. ProductSafetyCloud is a cloud-based platform that helps you manage and distribute your safety documents. So especially, of course, related to chemical safety, because that's what we do. It helps you managing those documents, but it also helps you with distributing those documents to your partners, to your customers, or whoever it may concern in this case. All, of course, related to the obligation from REACH. So it is all as it should be according to the REACH regulation. So it helps, in this case, helps adding, managing, distributing safety documents. Why? Because we think that in supply chain communication is a thing that we really need to improve when going forward to the future. We see more and more regulations, new regulations dealing with more information and more communication in the supply chain. So this is why we thought this would be a good way to start with adding a new platform to all platforms that are already there to make sure that it is specifically set to communication in the supply chain. So also has that specific basic function. Basic function of ProductSafetyCloud is also, it's managing and sharing those safety documents, but we also made it free of charge so that it is easy to use. Everybody can use it. You can just upload your documents and start sharing information with all of your interested parties that want to receive those documents. Well, how was it created? Why did we create ProductSafetyCloud? On the one hand, of course, the communication in the supply chain, which gets more and more important. On the other hand, there were two parties. We, as the SDS factory or the VEB-fabriek, as many of you already know, in cooperation with Quintens, we created ProductSafetyCloud from two ways up. We are actually helping suppliers and producers create the documents that are needed to sell their products. Quintens, on the other hand, is actually helping users of those products to better understand the information in the documents, to arrange data around that those documents, and also have better storage, better transport, etc. So we on the one hand are the specialist in legislation. Quintens, on the other hand, is the data expert and also the IT expert. We've created the ProductSafetyCloud together because we think that a new platform could help us both, in helping our customer better manage their documents and sharing their documents. For Quintens, it's more a better service, but also getting better data in. Because if you get better data in with the ProductSafetyCloud, they will eventually also have better information and can better advise their customers on their end. So in that respect, there are two different ways and two reasons why we created ProductSafetyCloud. But there is one strong let's say, a mutual understanding, and that is that the future will need data. And that is why we think that Product Safety Cloud in this form and the way we put it in the market will help prepare for the future. Prepare for the digital product passports which are coming, prepare for digital labeling, detergent regulation, which is popping up and getting new information in. Communication in the supply chain in the future is key, and we try with Product Safety Cloud, of course, to create that and to make that better than it was before. How can we use it in your organization? And there are a couple of things here which are put down in a slide, but I will also come to that, and you will also see that during the demo. It actually really depends on how your organization works. But one of the key aspects is to have all the information in one place, to have all the information from your products in one place, to be able to manage it, but also to share it to other aspects of your business. For instance, if you have a web shop, we are able to put in safety data sheets in Product Safety Cloud. With our web shop module, you are able to fulfill the needs for CLP information on your web shop with the web shop module. Set it up once and then add the safety data sheets to Product Safety Cloud, and your web shop will be automatically changed, updated, etc. So a lot of ways to use it, but we will also come back to that during the demo. Then the future. What can you expect from us in the future? We've put up a couple of these aspects. Of course, we are going to connect with ISA, the system that works for that Quinten's created and works for a lot of let's say consumer usage customers. We intend to put in management functions. Which means creating lists, which products are ADR classified, which products are, I don't know, carcinogen, etc., management functions. We will help with the digital labeling in the future, be able to have a QR code on your product, and which eventually signs back to Product Safety Cloud to show all the information about the product. But we also want to implement aspects like the label check. So upload your label, we will check, Product Safety Cloud will check if the information on your label is as it should be, or as it is stated in the safety data sheet. We're also checking really fresh this new detergent regulation, but we're also checking if we could do something to be the authorized representative when it comes to detergents. And the dossier management will then also, of course, be done in Product Safety Cloud. And we're also checking the reading of third-party SDSs. We are a long way already, but we're not there. I can show you a little bit how it works and what it can do also in the demo. And of course, the last piece is preparing for the digital product passport. We're not going to set up or create digital product passports for our customers. That's too big. We're not an IT organization, and the information that's needed in the digital product passport is too big for us. But what we can do is that part of the digital product passport that has to do with regulation and chemical regulation. That is the part that we can, of course, deliver, and we make sure that we can connect to those providers for digital product passport solutions in the future. Okay, let's go to the demo. I'm going to. This is what Product Safety Cloud looks like. If you're logged in, you have a dashboard with an overview of all the documents that you received, all the documents that, all the products that you received, all the products that are yours, and all the products that you have shared with somebody else. Well, it all starts, of course, with adding products to your product portfolio. Actually, pretty easy. Just add a, let's say, a product. add a document. In this case, we're going to add a safety data sheet, right? It's 9. It is safety data sheet. The language is Dutch in this case. The country for which it's made up is the Netherlands. And we give it version 1. Yeah. Create. And what you will see is that this safety data sheet is now in. Oh, this is a wrong. Oh, that's my mistake. That's the mistake that you can make. This is not a safety data sheet. So what we need to do is make sure that it is a label. In this case, it is a label. And we can also add a safety data sheet. Now check that we have the correct one, the safety data sheet. It's 9. Document version is Dutch. Document language is Dutch. Netherlands. And version 1. Okay. What you can see here is that the system automatically, because this is one of the safety data sheets that we as the SDS factory have created, shows you the CLP classification of the product. It also shows you the precautionary statements. It also shows you ADR aspects. So our safety data sheets are easily readable, as you can see, by ProductSafetyCloud. We're also working on the fact that they can read third-party SDSs. I can also show you how that works. Test 3. Action document. Let's see if we have a document. Yes. Test 3. Safety data sheet. Today. Oh. Now, as you can see, it uploaded the safety data sheet from a third party. It didn't automatically show the information, because then what we would need is an extraction for data of the safety data sheet, and that can be done with this button. And as you can see, in this case, the UV code is not indicated, but information on CLP is there. And in this case, ADR is also there. So also for third party, we're trying to get this work. We're at, let's say, 90%, but we still need that extra 10% to make sure that everything is working as it should, and that it will also be implemented in ProductSafetyCloud. Then for the different modules, so this is this is the basics, and the basics is also sharing information. As you can see, we have shared information with, in this case, Lucius Candles. She has different products shared. Well, actually, we share different products with her, and we can also see that she also shared some information and some products with us. In this case, it is alias 6, which also has the same information in there. She even added some extra documents like ingredient data sheets for detergents, a label in this case that we can check and can see. And this way, this is the basics. So adding information, managing the documents per product, but also sharing the information is the basic ProductSafetyCloud, which is also free of use, so free of charge to use. We already have 2 different modules which are not free to use, but which have a small fee to be paid to make sure that you can use it, which is, for instance, the webshop label, where it creates automatically the information needed for CLP on your webshop, creates it from the safety data sheet, and then also puts it with the plugin or with data, so you can set it up yourself on the web shop, and this is then the plugin that we created for your web shop. So the information that is needed on the web shop is already there. If we're going to update the information in Product Safety Cloud, it will also automatically update the information on your web shop. So there's only one place where you need to update the information, and if everything is connected correctly, it will always show up and give you the most current information on the web shop as well. Second module is the Product Safety Card module, where you can create a product safety card based on the information of the safety data sheet, and we'll also do that automatically. And this is one that is also available not only, sorry, I'm going too fast, not only as a PDF. This is generating now. 3, 2, 1. Oh. And not only as a PDF, but it can also be added in the app that we have, which can be downloaded and can be used in this case, where all the information is also there where it should be digitally in this case. Oh, I think I have some issues with internet. Let's check if we can check the other one. Yeah, there it is. So where we have the plugin, the product safety card, which can also be printed from this point on. So both hard copy and also digitally, the information is available in Product Safety Cloud. And that is actually what Product Safety Cloud looks like. Imports, of course, are possible. Exports are also possible. Data, that's the most important thing. Basics is managing safety data sheets, and of course other data documents which are applicable to one specific product. And secondly, there are two new modules which are coming up very, very soon: web shop module and the product safety card module. And this is actually what I wanted to show you. The information on Product Safety Cloud, let's stop sharing. Yeah, the information on Product Safety Cloud, but also the demo. If you're interested, just let us know via the normal channels, email, telephone, or whatever. We can always set up a demo for you specifically, or we can also add and try to create a specific version for you. If there are specific aspects that you would like to ask us, please also let us know. We can always try to help you. So that, guys, thank you for listening, and let's hope we will see you at the next webinar.